the rage I feel inside of me. I hate it when they lie to me and they're dying to see. So I'm trying to be what they wanna see, but they're haunting me. Don't know what they want from me. So here I am again, running amok. My luck is up, I'm stuck like Chuck. My brain's been picked and plucked, I'm fucked. My mortal enemy is stuck in a portal sending me luck. Flocks of sounds and cages, nouns merge with verbs and an urge to disturb my pages. And that enrages the writer's block engages. Deaf and dumb thespians take the silent stages. With their cobweb throats, they can't sing any notes, so the audience begins dispersing. The actors get pissed, they start cursing. They're tired of rehearsing. They're ready to do the damn show. They're ready to go. You know what I mean? Fuck the quarantine, fuck COVID-19, fuck a fucking vaccine. Social engineering at the center stage. About to go full circle when you turn the page. Miss Deborah Burks, you old bitch, putting COVIDs on obits and certificates. It's ridiculous. We should be enraged and irate at our newfound fate and change the current state of mind controls as Mr. Gates pulls the levers of power from his ivory tower. He is a Zionist, a mad scientist. With unlimited funds, we need to run or we need to get some more guns. And we need to do that shit while it's possible, because pretty soon I swear it's not going to be optional. Are you hearing me? The wealthy be stealthy, ushering in this tyranny. I don't want a mask, give me an Uzi. I want freedom. I want to be some frog in a stovetop jacuzzi. The temp of the water getting hotter, cannon fodder like lambs to the slaughter. Every American, grab your sons and your daughters. Go outside, get you some vitamin D and some sunshine. Everything seems just fine. Looking sweet. They didn't shut down shit. Nobody's dying. Not any more than any other year. They let that shit go in and go right out the other ear. I wish that we could do it here, but we so full of fear. They might hurt you. You break curfew. They might hurt you if you break curfew. They might hurt you if you break curfew.
All right, man. IGGY checking into this thing. We checking in, baby. We checking in. You can't see me because I got tape on the camera.
People are not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions because they kind of think they already know the answers.
Man, shut up. Damn, dude. Gotta keep tape on these things, man. What's going on, guys? Freedom Fighter, what's up, buddy? Freedom Fighter, I just listened to a voicemail from you, bro. My bad. I don't mess with that phone at all besides on here, so my fault about that. But yeah, man, it's all love, man. I could barely hear you. For whatever reason, that the voicemail was like cutting in and out, and I could barely hear it. But I heard bits and pieces. But yeah, man, it's all love with me and you, brother. You already know. What's up, JC? Welcome to all my brothers. Salute. Freedom Fighter. Mama Grizz, what's up? JC, what's up? Wall Trip in the house. Gloria B, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. And yeah, on censorship. Let's start with that, dude. Because check this out. I'm inside of a chat room today, right? Hold up. Dude, I'm in someone's chat a little bit ago, okay? Just a little bit ago, I'm in someone's chat, say 20 minutes ago, and this is what happened. Wow. Wait a minute. How am I going to find it? There it goes. Check this out, bro. I'm in there talking, and they're like, one of the mod goes, Shadow Band. They were talking about my, the YouTuber was talking about my name. They're like, Shadow Band, what's up, Iggy? Shadow Band, haha, I like that, right? Next thing you know, I'm typing blah, 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 what's up? And this mod goes, Shadow Band, you're literally not joking because every comment you've made, YouTube is making the mods approve it. And I wasn't cussing or saying anything bad. I'm just saying, I'm saying what's up, basically. And then so I said really about something. I typed in really, REALLY, you know what I mean? Just really. And they was like, damn, I even had to approve the really message. Like they weren't letting my message go through in the chat, basically. All right, let's just stop beating around the bush. I'm trying to type in the chat, nothing bad, nothing, but YouTube's censoring me and making a mod approve of my goofy ass message. Sarisa, what's up, man? I see you in a minute. What up, Sarisa? Miss Norton. You know how I do. Okay, so guys, if you don't know already, my last video, last stream the other night got taken down, right? Taken down immediately. No copyright strikes, nothing. No warning. Taken down, no email, nothing. I didn't get none, but check this out. The same video's on the backup channel, but they didn't touch it. The same live stream from the other night that we went over got taken down from this channel, but it's up on the backup channel. They didn't touch it, right? The backup channel got 2 copyright strikes for The Simpsons, but it says in the email, it says, this does not affect your video, but there might be ads playing towards your video that will go to Fox, like they would pay Fox. Okay, whatever. That's what they do for most copyright strikes. They don't take the video down. So that has nothing to do with it. The Simpsons has zero to do with it. All right, so I get no email. But in the Creator Studio, I happen to go on there, and it actually says inappropriate content. Now, if you was in the live stream the other night, you would know. There was nothing inappropriate said. Rejected. Inappropriate content, right? But I got no email. They're supposed to email you. You're supposed to get email. Anyway, bro, I'm not even joking. I was about to be done with YouTube. I'm like, man, I'm sick of this shit. You can't talk. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like somebody trying to grab my tongue. You know what I mean? Someone trying to put their hand over my mouth. I just don't like that. Exactly, Beats. Exactly. So I also can't believe that this has not been out on YouTube yet. How? I mean, it is what it is, but nobody's seeing this 846 9/11 ritual. No one's noticing it. So let's start from the top right now. Let's jump right into it, baby. Taking a knee, a Masonic gesture, all that. But let's start from the top. Let's go back September 11th.
For it is lunchtime in London, 5 a.m. in Los Angeles, and 8 a.m. here in New York, live from the CNN.
Oh, that's hot.
Do you know how much I love you? Hey, jaldi kare hum aaja.
हाँ जरूर. I'm gonna propose to.
No, these dummies have no idea what they're doing.
Oh,
We got
congrats,
two
bro.
dudes, man. Psyop City. Come on, man. Wake up.
So you all set for tomorrow?
Sound all right? That's right,
Have a safe flight. I
Sarisa.
love you.
I'm real sorry, Jerry.
Boom. Now watch this clock. Watch that clock. Pay attention to that, please. Boom. 8:46 a.m. September 11th, 9/11. Right after that clock, it's 8:46. What happens? Right? They're sick. These people are sick. It's the first thing you got to come to the understanding of. The realization is these people are sick. They are demented. They're disgusting. I had to take notes. .46 by Jennifer Gargano. Never forget. A time we will never forget, right? Place, the time we will never ever forget. And we won't. We will not. We won't forget. We will remember. And the sick part is how they keep bringing this up, man. They're bringing this shit up, man. You know what I mean? Not me. This is not happening because I'm looking for it. They did this, man. Now, if you don't know yet, like I said, I have to go back over this, guys, because my video was deleted. I spent hours that led up to days for that last video. I did days of research. Like, I was pissed. That one pissed me off bad. That's why I haven't came back on in 3 days. That pissed me off, bro. There was nothing said. I did nothing wrong. And they didn't even send me an email. They just took the video down. I never had a video taken down where they didn't email me. Now, since this whole Corona dispute, I've had 25 videos taken down. Every one, they sent me an email. Except for the other night. So, again, I'm not bringing us back to 9/11. They are, okay? Today, on the Saturday morning show, whatever country singer, I was going to record it, and I'm like, you know what, forget it. But whatever country singer this was, it was, oh man, country singer on today's show. Well, she's the next star that her husband had the corona, right? The husband got the corona, recovered. She had to cancel all her live shows, right? So listen to how sick these people are. This is how far they go. She did her live show from her house. So everyone in her band was recorded from their house on their front porch. Can you guess what the guitarist, singer, 9/11? Can you guess what their address was? I just said it. All right. So 9/11's the address. They're all doing a live show from their house, right? She's singing from her house. They're all on the Zoom. And of course, the guitarist of the band, his address was 911, right? So before we get into adding all this, that, and the third, now watch this.
Chappelle. With no advance notice, the comedian dropped a new Netflix special this week. But unlike his others, this one debuted for free on the streaming giant's YouTube comedy channel. Chappelle isn't holding anything back, speaking passionately about police brutality, racism, and George Floyd's death.
This man kneeled on a man's neck.
Notice these candles in the background. I understand candles are candles, no big deal, right? But to me, with these people in the occult, that's almost like a symbolism of a ritual. They light candles for their rituals. I'm just saying. But listen. What happened here?
Dave Chappelle, the comedian, dropped a new Netflix special this week. But unlike his others, this one debuted for free on the streaming giant's YouTube comedy channel. Chappelle isn't holding anything back, speaking passionately about police brutality, racism, and George Floyd's death.
This man kneeled on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Can you imagine that? This kid thought he was going to die. He knew he was going to die. He called for his mother. He called for his dead mother. I've only seen that once before in my life. My father, on his deathbed, called for his grandmother. When I watched that tape, I understood this man knew he was going to die.
Oh, look at that. I thought this was funny, this picture they put up. Don't it look like little coronas behind them? Kind of, right? A little bit, kind of. But those 3 dots in the middle right there. Remember them 3 dots? That's coming up later.
Is on not being able to accept his Grammy Award on the day Kobe Bryant died.
Ooh,
the special titled 846 was filmed on June 6th in Ohio with coronavirus.
June 6th. There goes a double 6 right there. Okay, 846 special, they call it. The Dave Chappelle 846. Now, quick little story real quick. All right, quick story real quick. How about Dave Chappelle? Well, isn't it funny? Dave Chappelle actually woke me up back in the day. Look, we could look this up. I'm talking back in the day, probably 2011-ish, 2012-ish. Dave Chappelle got into some shit with the Illuminati. I kid you not. This was his words. Some of you might remember this. Dave Chappelle went on that actor show. Remember, they sit down with the white dude with the beard. It will be like an actor will sit down with the dude with the beard, and there'll be like a big red carpet thing behind, a red curtain. I mean, you know, the actor show, okay? Dave Chappelle went on that show, right? Dave Chappelle says how he had to go to Africa because the Illuminati was chasing him, right? He said that they was trying to sell his or buy his soul for $30 million. Dave Chappelle said all this stuff, right? I'm a young buck, man. I'm a young buck, early 20s. That's what really opened my eyes to discovering the road I'm on right now, right? It was him, right? He dropped these bombs, right? Anyway, now he's part of this. So listen to this. Dave Chappelle was born at 8:46 a.m. in the morning. Dave Chappelle was born at 8:46 a.m. in the morning. The planes hit the World Trade Center at 8:46 in the morning. The man, they got people over the country kneeling down for 8 minutes and 46 seconds in remembrance, for a memorial for George Floyd. The cop sat on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. 8 minutes and 46 seconds, right? That's the thing. The 8 minutes and 46-second ritual. Then there's this on YouTube right here. I Can't Breathe, where they want everybody from your home to take a knee for in silence. In silence. You never want to be in silence. Always let your voice be heard. But they want you to take a knee in silence for 8 minutes and 46 seconds like this. You hear it. You hear it. Right? And it starts at what? Right here. Starts at 8:46, okay? And then remember, notice this. Text demands to 55156. Now, at the bottom here, text demands 55156. In gematria, it just so happens to be that coronavirus is 15 and 56. Coronavirus is 66, and it's 155 as well. Corona. Okay, and then it says right here, you got 155 backwards and then 56 frontwards, right? So you got that little throw in there, right? Okay, now let's get in more in depth after I show you that. Miami World Trade Centers, we don't need up at all. Okay. Oh, kai. Where do I have that? The trade centers went at 8:46 in the morning. George Floyd was 46 years old. Too, remember that? 46, remember that? There's 46 chromosomes in the body. Okay, 46. So, you know, I don't know. It might go deeper than we're at right now. But hold on, dude. Let me just show you right here. At 8:46 a.m., 5 hijackers crashed into American Airlines Flight 11 into the northern fast gate of the World Trade Centers. Okay, 8:46 in the morning. 8:46 in the morning. But then remember, now what they're doing right now is they're telling everybody in the world to take a knee for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And remember, it's a George Floyd. Well, taking a knee is a Masonic gesture, as you can see right here. Now, these brothers, okay, they are kneeling around a tomb. Do you see the man in the middle? He's a dead man with a blindfold on, right? That's Harim Abif. Harim Abif. So, who are the world leaders really kneeling down to? Are they kneeling down for George Floyd, or are they kneeling down for Harim Abif? I say they're kneeling down for Harim Abif. But do you see the resemblance? They're kneeling for a dead body. And then they got people all around the world kneeling for a dead body for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, which we already seen the resemblance to 9/11. Dave Chappelle's calling it an 8:46 special. He was born at 8:46 in the morning. Then Kobe said, then he was supposed to do the Grammy the day Kobe died. Dave Chappelle was supposed to host the Grammy, and he says in his interview, I didn't go. He said, I didn't go because Kobe died that day. There's a little resemblance to Kobe now in this whole thing, right? And then he said, that man knew he was going to die. He said, he yelled for his mommy. Dave Chappelle says, the only time I ever heard someone yell for their mommy when they was going to die is my grandfather. He said, did he say his dad or his grandfather? One or the other. And then, wait a minute. What was Dave Chappelle's birthday again? Wait, hold on. Dave Chappelle was born on 8/24. That's Kobe's numbers, okay? So, Kobe's was number 8 and Kobe was 24. Well, Dave Chappelle was born on 8/24. He says that also in his little 8:46 special, okay? You see where I'm coming from, guys? You see where I'm coming from, guys? Now, I just seen a couple people that are not. I just can't believe people ain't seen this yet, right? This 8:46 ritual to 9/11 is huge. But check this out now. Boom, let's look at this. 846 together is 18, right? Well, dig me here. The World Trade Center fell 18 years ago. Hold on, let's just look at it. Dimension 18, 110th floor, 18th dimension, 46. Where's this one at? Right here. What are the correct dimension of the Twin Towers? The Twin Towers were described as looking similar to the boxes that the Empire State Building and Chrysler Building came in. Many disliked the Twin Towers' narrow office windows, which were 18 inches, 46 centimeters wide, and framed by pillars that restricted views on each side. So there. Now, this 110, they were 110 floors. The Twin Towers were 110 floors. Let's jump over here. Dave Chappelle is 110. Remember, George Floyd's 9/11 backwards. George Floyd's 119, right? But the Twin Towers were 110 floors. Dave Chappelle's 110, okay? One World is 110. One World, 110. Minnesota, 110. Minnesota, 110. Then, back to 9/11 real quick, since we are right here, make sure I didn't skip the 110. Oh, Justice for George Floyd is also 110. It's also 322. That's Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, Jesuit, Knights of Templar, they're all over this ritual. But Justice for George Floyd, 110. The World Trade Centers were 110 floors. There, here it goes. How many floors were in the World Trade Center? 110. 110. Now, back over here real quick. George Floyd, 9/11 backwards. Chauvinism. Wait, chauvinism. 9/11 backwards. And then if you guys remember what that word means.
Chauvinism.
Chauvinism, right? Exaggerated or aggressive patriotism, excessive or prejudiced supports for one's own cause, group, or sex. Also could mean the synonym of racism. And this was the cop's name, Chauvin. And chauvinism, I mean, come on, because that's craziness for the way people are reacting, for what happened. I mean, come on, dude, that's beyond ridiculous to think that just happened by accidentally. You get what I'm saying now, what was I just saying about the 18 years ago? Yeah, this ain't making sense. It's 2020. Yeah, I guess it in a way it does. It says the World Trade Centers were destroyed 18 years ago. I mean, does that make sense, though? Would it be 18 years or would it be 19 years? Hold on. 2020, we're in June. Look, this is what Wikipedia says. So forget, Wikipedia says it was destroyed 18 years ago. 8:46 a.m. added together is 18. And it says it was destroyed 18 years ago on Wikipedia. I mean, look, it's close enough if they say it, whatever. I don't care. Regardless, this is a big-ass ritual. 18-inch dimension in the window, and then it's 46 centimeters. You got it right there. And then check this out. Minneapolis area code is 612. That's a 666 right there. Minneapolis area code, bro, is 612. I just found it out today. Then you got 666s right there, right? What happened there? Kels? Lying ain't on. Stephen Jackson called George Floyd his twin. True. And then, remember, Stephen Jackson wore the jersey 24 like Kobe. Stephen, his name means crown, right? 18 in Jewish is a number that they consider for slavery and bondage, which right there you have some, you know, what the hell, dude? All these weirdo freaking messages keep popping up on my email. All right, where'd it go? Right here. Right here. Okay, so according to the Jewish numerological tradition, that is called gematria, number 18 had the meaning of the word chaya. That comes from Hebrew language and means alive. In the Bible, number 18 is the symbol of slavery and bondage. And then, you know, Kobe wore the I Can't Breathe shirt. Stephen Jackson was also number 24, just like this weirdo. And then Stephen means crown wreath. Crown wreath. Very, 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 very beyond ironic. And then what I had up here was check this shit out, dude. Tell me this ain't crazy. Look at this. Remember I showed you guys the Simpsons predictive programming I thought was close to the riots? Look at, ain't this character in the Simpsons, right? Yeah, this is the character in the Simpsons. Look how much he looks like Rothschild, bro. No, I mean, seriously, dude. Look at that. That's crazy. Screenshot it, take it, share the video, share it around. Look at that, man. That is nuts. Come on, man. That's beyond nuts, guys. All right. Now, check this out. Here's another Corona connection. So, guys, you remember, all right, and I tried to look at this. It's so crazy how, look, they said he was pronounced dead at 9:25. It's so crazy how close it is to 8:46 when they got there. They got there at 8:08, and they sat on his neck, and I'm like, dude, they're going to say he died at 8:46, but they didn't. Look what they say, though. They say he's pronounced dead at 9:25, but that he really died 90 minutes prior to that, which would be 8:33 if I did my if I added that right. Maybe I didn't. But let me show you. Look, when he finally did lift his knee, it's been there for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. You feel me? Let's put that in the gematria calculator just like that. Let's see what that comes to. Eight minutes and 46 seconds. Okay, nothing really. 148. No. Okay, so look, oh man. This is wild, dude. 18 years ago, it was destroyed 18 years ago. 110 floors. We went over that. Okay. Where was the one I was just on, though? Taking a knee is a Masonic gesture. Okay, they take a knee before they pray and after they pray. When you're taking a knee, not only are you bowing down to them, by taking a knee, you're part of a Masonic gesture. Not to mention, your mask is part of a transformation ritual. So you guys got to think about this. Remember, I'm not going to forget to show you this. It's on my head. But, dude, you think about this real quick. We already did the video, how wearing a mask is a pagan ritual for transformation. I have it up here. I'm going to show you guys again. But you have to think about this. At this point of it now, you're wearing a mask, pagan ritual of transformation. They're transforming the world into the new world order. They erased this video too. Remember, that video got taken down immediately. For what? What did we do in that video? I can't remember. I didn't do shit. But listen, I was supposed to redo it, but it's just, dude, it's so much research, and then it's a 2-hour video, and I got to redo it. Come on, man. The pagan ritual for transformation, wearing a mask. Remember how the elites and all the leaders, so-called leaders, they wouldn't wear masks at first. Remember people were bitching about it? Dude, you know why? Because the initiates are the ones that have to wear the mask, not the people that are already part of it. They don't, it's the initiates. But I guess people bitching so much, they finally put on a mask anyway. Regardless, don't matter. So if you're wearing a mask, you're part of a pagan ritual of transformation, right? We already know it don't protect you from no virus, and it makes you have a better chance of getting sick. Wearing a mask is completely opposite of thinking critical. Then you take a knee. That's a Masonic gesture. That's bowing down to someone. When you take a knee, you're like, not only are you complying, you're like surrendering. You're giving in. You're giving up. I mean, dude, stand up. Don't take no damn knee. Dude, it's not what people think for. If you're one of these people out here like taking a knee and then the black power hand, dude, what did that come from? That came from like communism. You always knew that when this was up, there was communists behind it. That's a whole nother road. But you know what? If they want, they can have that to be their little logo, whatever. But doing that, taking a knee while wearing a mask, you are literally, dude, doing everything that's part of this ritual. It's unbelievable how wow, they got us so mind control. This whole ritual is just unbelievable, man. It's so obvious, but then it's so like articulate. Like they are smart. They're clever the way they do things. They do it cleverly for sure. I can't believe how much control they have over people's minds. to be doing. Oh man, it's unbelievable. Then they'll look at me like I'm an absolute nut when I put it right in front of them. People look at me like an absolute nut. I found an old silver coin taken out my window the other day. 0.5 from 1911. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wow. That is wow. That's dude, you probably get some money for that. 8,461. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, line ain't on. The 99. Yeah, dude, the 99's definitely in this too, because look, when George Floyd died, right, at the scene, there was a gas station behind it and it said 99 cents per gallon a diesel, right? Then on the freaking garbage can, there was 2 6s. You flip them, that's a double 9. Of course, the 9 together makes 18, right? Oh man, there was other ones, but that will come to my mind. But boom, 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 George Floyd. Now, George Floyd was said, remember this, dude, you can't make this up. They said he might have died from coronary artery disease. And do you know the word corona is right in it, right? Like, out of all things this dude could have, he has a disease with the word corona right in it. Let me just show you. Autopsy. Here we go. Right here. There it goes. Look, right here. But found that Floyd suffered from coronary artery disease. There's a whole article that says he died from this. Whoa, whoa. That medical examiner got a corona reef on it, dude. Look at the medical examiner has a corona reef on it. This is unreal, dude. You cannot make it up. But of course, coronary artery disease, and it has the word corona right in it. I mean, dude, like, out of everything in the world this man could have had, he had coronary artery disease with the word corona right freaking in it. And remember, he was 46 years old. He was 46 years old. 46-year-old black man, right? Shoving out on his head for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. The same exact time the plane hit the Twin Towers on 9/11, another 9/9. And then George Floyd's name comes to 9/11, right? Dave Chappelle, 110. There's 110 floors in the Twin Towers. Justice for George Floyd, 110. As well as Minnesota, where this all happened. It's pretty crazy when you sit back and think of it, isn't it? It's just like, wow. And then the 3 dots, guys. The 3 dots. Oh, but yeah, you can't forget about taking a knee. Masonic gesture. Absolutely mind-blowing. All from the beginning. You know, whoa. Wait a minute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's remember now. This started with, Slappernick, right? Slappernick taking a knee, it started with, right? Well, let's not forget that now they're telling them we were wrong. The NFL, I'm saying, oh, we were wrong. You guys can take a knee now. Don't worry about it. What else did he say? Dude, they made it. They basically said you're allowed to take a knee during the national anthem, right? What did the NASCAR do? NASCAR did something moving the Confederate flag or something. But look, they're talking about taking the national anthem from the game. Dude, do you hear that? Taking the national anthem from the beginning of the game. Dude, you cannot make it more clear that they're trying to transform the world right now and delete the history. They're tearing down statues. Like, man, dude, that gets me pumped up, so I'm going to just chill out. Ooh, Svaba. Ooh, Svaba. Ooh, Svaba. All right, I'm better. That's just unbelievable, man. They're telling them to kneel if they want during the national anthem. All right. Then they're having conversations about removing the national anthem. That's supposed to be our song, right? Like our nation. That's supposed to be. It couldn't be more clear to me that they're ushering in the new world order right now as we speak. and we have to stand up. And Dave Chappelle is part of this whole ritual. He was born at 8:46 in the morning. I mean, the dude that comes out and speaks on George Floyd, who died from a cop on his kneeling on his head for 8 minutes 46 seconds, happened to be born at 8:46 in the morning, and he just knows that, right? You just know what time you're born. Not like, dude. I mean, am I crazy? You guys not see what I'm saying? I'm looking at the chat. Like, you not see what I'm saying here? This is absurd, cuz. You gotta be kidding me. Heather, I hear you. I can't stand them. When I go in the grocery store or something, I have to, of course, because you got to get food and whatnot. But it really pisses me off. Actually, I can't stand wearing them masks, man. Can't breathe. Let's go back to Obama real quick, right? Obama, right? We had that thing where Obama tweeted a George Floyd poster 8 days before he even died. Then someone said that was part of his foundation cover or whatever it was. I don't even care. Dude, look, I had to argue with someone on Facebook. I didn't argue with them. They said something smart to me. I said something smart to them back. And I haven't said nothing to them since. But look at this. You're telling me Obama tweeted this by accident? Look what Obama tweeted. Now remember, there had been bricks. Bricks were being laid all over the country at these protests, right? Piles of bricks from Bill Gates' company. A company that Bill Gates stepped down from not too long ago. And then Obama tweets this. Okay, I want you to see. It's from Barack Obama. Okay, I want you to see it real quick, and I'm going to read it to you. All right. Obama says, I wrote out some thoughts on how to make this moment a real turning point to bring about real change, and pulled together some resources to help young activists sustain the momentum by channeling their energy into concrete action. After he's encouraging people to go protest, which is fine. But we know the double meanings with these people. He says concrete action after pallets of bricks been getting laid everywhere. Come on, dude. That's not by accident, bro. That is not by accident that Obama tweets something like that. This, mind you, this is in the midst of people throwing bricks through buildings, okay, ripping down statues, concrete statues. So, yeah, that's just the way I see it. That's the way I see things. I don't think it's by accident at all. Not at all. Now, 18 years ago was destroyed. The windows are 18 inch, 110 mask ritual. Let's go over to mask rituals. The pagan transformation ritual. The pagan ritual of transformation, the 3 stages of initiation ritual. Okay, it's about wearing a mask. Wearing a mask, my friends. Wearing a mask, yes. Yes. The first stage is isolation for purification. Do you not think you went through that stage? Think about this. The 3 stages, it's going to blow your mind because we're in the stages, or we already did them. Now, the first stage is isolation for purification. Now, what happened? We was quarantined for 2 months. Wear a mask everywhere you go and quarantine yourself. An initiate is forced to become detached and insulated, purged, and purified. Right? Wow, it's just crazy how this shit balances it. It looks so similar to what we're going through. Now, check this one out now. Trauma. Trauma is yet another key aspect of this kind of initiation ceremony. Trauma. Think about it. Trauma. You see someone die by getting a knee to his neck. There's riots everywhere. Some people will be traumatized by that, believe it or not. It's used mostly to personalize the fear of death. Sometimes in the ritual, the act of dying is ceremonially role-played. The dark beyond the darkness, the yawning abyss. Only after death is confronted can the initiated be symbolically resurrected and reborn anew. While the process that is playing out is quite coordinated and sophisticated in reality, it may be executed in a purposefully confusing manner so that the goalposts seem to keep moving back and forth, up and down, here, now there, immediately after. This disorientation is key in the transformation ritual. The uncertain timing generates a general anxiety, further removing the initiate from reality while leaving him or her more susceptible to the type of Pavlovian conditioning. This weakens the defenses just as a virus would. Only this has the potential to break down the individual much more completely than a virus. Whatever the finer details, the previous way of life is shed like an old skin at the end of the ritual. An end that comes before the new beginning. The change begins. The transition. This is the second phase, the transition. As the old self symbolically dies and passes away, the initiate descends into a state of liminality, a sort of fever dream purgatory, nowhere land, the void in the middle. Let me see here. The old self dies as the initiate is purified. The initiate is now a white room, a blank canvas, washed, primed, and desperate for paint. At the same time, his old existence and way of life dies. The initiate transcending it is a gradually being processed, reprogrammed, and incorporated into his new environment, reformed, reconstituted, and rebirthed into the new world that awaits at the end of the tunnel, the integration. Now, you see what I'm saying here? How we went through, well, not we as in we did, but the people that really are mind controlled into this ritual, like almost like hypnotized into it, they went through the stage of isolation and purification. Now they're in the midst of the trauma stage. This stage, right before what would be called the second phase is the transition. Right before the transition phase, they're going through the trauma right now, I would say, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I'll share this to you guys right now in the chat if you want it. Okay, and then now I've noticed something, right? Now, check. First, before I get through the Black Power thing, dude, did you guys see the new PlayStation? Yo, look at it. It looks just like, man, listen, it looks like the Twin Towers. I'm not even joking. Hold up. Check this out, bro. This is nuts, dude. Naziado. Okay. Maybe I didn't even take the picture of it. I'll just pull it up if I didn't. Here it goes. Anyway, here it goes. Okay. Remember, everything you see, guys, just let me throw this out there. Everything you see on TV, every station is controlled by 4 corporations, okay? Right here. Screenshot this, take a picture, do what you got to do. Keep this, tuck this away. Every station you see on TV is essentially controlled by 4 major corporations that you see underlined at the top of your screen. Those 4 major corporations you can look at as one entity or a family, right? And all 4 of them work together, okay? So the people at the top of these corporations, it's basically just the same as one person, because the way of thinking will be a family that all thinks and views the same. So everything you get, all information you get is controlled information. It's controlled. They only tell you what they want you to hear, okay? This is why independent media, independent journalism is essential to today's day and age. We're in an information war, and it is imperative that you do your own research or you look for independent media resources like myself and whatnot and other people on here, and you support them the best way you can by sharing, liking, dropping a comment in the video, you know what I mean, pushing the video along. It has nothing to do with money. I'm saying share, like, help push the video by comments. Smash the thumb up on every comment you like. Go through the comment section. If you see a comment you like on someone's video, smash the thumbs up. That little like on each comment, that helps push the video, right? Now, right now, trending is Dave Chappelle's 846 special, what we're going over right now. This is the new PlayStation. Does that not look like the Twin Towers to you guys? I mean, look how they set this up. Does it not look like a little? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I thought it did. I sure thought it did. And then look at old Trumpster right here, right? That looks kind of the same, doesn't it? As above, so below. Him holding the Bible. Oh, he's so fake, man. I know how the dude sounds. It sounds like he's doing the right thing, but he's fake. He's really Jewish, man. He's not Christian, dude. Did you ever see the clip where they asked Trump what his favorite Bible verses and stuff, and he goes, "I don't want to talk about it." He don't even know. He don't know it. He don't know. I'm no Bible scholar. I don't know the Bible front to back. But if you ask me my favorite story or something, I could tell you. I could give you some verses. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be able to word for word front to back. I'm just saying this dude's like, I don't want to talk about it. Here you go. Man, it just looks so similar to Baphomet right here, doesn't it? All right, let me come back up here. Now, we seen the 846 9/11 ritual, right? Holy shit, was he? Mr. Shot, Miss Shot, was he? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Let me pull it back up. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. Where did I put it now? Darn it. Here it goes. Way too many pictures up. You know what? I see what you mean. You said backwards, not upside down, right? He's holding it upside down. He's definitely, I can tell he's holding it backwards. Oh, I see the little line right here. You're right. It does look like it's upside down because of that. The little bookmark is coming out of the bottom. If he was holding upright, that bookmark would be coming out of the top, not the bottom. Thank you for pointing that out. She's absolutely correct. I can tell. Oh man, and we seen on all the cards, especially this one. This Knight Templar card was the craziest from the last video. Of course, that they took down, but you got him taking one knee, and then he has the crystal ball in his hand, and then there was the storm called Crystal Ball, Christ Ball. But the kneeling is a Masonic gesture. Okay, you can see it right here. You can look it up yourself. It's all over the internet. They kneel before and after rituals. They also kneel around Harim Abif when he died. Okay, this is where it started. Now think about it. Everyone's kneeling for a dead man, right? And it's a ritual, man. It's just 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Same time the planes hit the towers, 8 a.m. or 8:46 in the morning. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm repeating myself now. I get it. I just didn't know if more people came in the stream, so I wanted to make sure they were up to speed with what we were talking about. And then, of course, he did his little 8:46 ritual. What's that? Oh, yeah. Trump? Definitely. Are you talking about Trump? I think so for sure. Yeah, Harim a bitch. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No. Did I say ribbon? I don't mean ribbon, bro. That's what I mean. Bookmark. Look, right? See how the bookmark comes out the top of it, bro? That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm not going to imitate this and turn it upside down just because I'm superstitious. I wouldn't want to do that. But do you see how the bookmark is coming out of the top? If the bookmark's coming out of the bottom, that would mean I have it upside down. That's why you can tell he's holding upside down, bro. Look, man, you can have your views on Trump. That's fine. I think he's a Zionist. I don't think he's for America whatsoever. But Miss Shah that pointed it out is absolutely right, because I'm trying to tell you, man, any Bible that has a bookmark in it, it would never be coming out the bottom because it would be this long. Do you see what I'm saying? This is me holding upright. If I close this Bible, this bookmark is that long. No. It wasn't that long. But if you put it upwards, right, like this, and I flipped it upside down, then that bookmark's coming out the bottom, and the Bible would be upside down. He was holding upside down. It's okay, mate. Maybe he didn't mean it. It's all. I think he did on purpose. Now I think this isn't about Trump, but I think Trump is a Zionist shill 100%. He's not for America. I know how it looks. He looks like he does say the right things a lot. It looks good, but man, actions speak louder than words. But in the end, we'll see at the end of this, man. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Trump is for us, man. I hope I'm wrong, man. I can't stand Biden, man. I can't believe that. Just shows you Biden running for president shows you the type of country we're in right now. Like the type of country we are right now. Like, how could Joe Biden be running for president? Because there's videos of him touching little girls. I mean, dude, that boils my blood. I don't want to go there. Oh, I remember the snake stuff. You knew I was a snake, right? I remember. No reason for him to say that. Now, where was we going next? We're about to go to. Oh, okay. I showed you the whatchamacallit. Okay, you seen the PlayStations. Doesn't the PlayStations look like 9/11, bro? Crazy, right? So look here, and we might open up the phones for a little bit. Now, the new Black Lives Matter thing, okay? And look, I love black people. I love everyone. I don't look at this like a black-white thing. I look at this as a human thing. I look at this like we're all in this shit together, man. I don't see a black man getting nailed on and dying. I see a human, a man, another man, a man that needed help, a man. Maybe this dude's part of Psyop. I still don't know about that part. I'm in the way because he turned blue and it looked like he died to me, so I'm kind of like in the middle there. But you know, it does look funny with him. I'm not gonna lie there. Something looks wrong here. But you know, someone could have tackled him. There was a man need help. I don't see it as a black-white thing. But the Black Power logo, right? Their thing is going like this, right? Well, that originated from like communism, right? And then I found this thing on it. Check this thing out right here. Look, see it right here? Here goes their little logo. Socialist solidarity. The revolutionary clinched first within a black domain represents the International Socialist Organization. The second fist, usually black, could be a collective call to fight for socialism or communism. Now, is that what they stand for? I don't see, or are they being tricked by their logo? I don't see the Black Lives Matter being socialist, man. I don't know. Maybe they are. But they have a new little logo out, and this is what it looks like. Here's how they're. Here it goes. Now, pay attention to this, guys, right here. Do you see the Black Lives Matter? Do you see how there's 3 fists now? This is their new logo. 3 fists. That is Masonic, up and down, left and right. There's no way around it. This tells you this has Freemasonry hands all over it. That's what that means. Freemason hands are all over it. See how everyone got the 3. Now, do you know how the 3 dots in Freemasonry? You know the 3 dots? Bang, 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 right? Check it out. 3 dots. Bang, bang, and boom. One of these reasons why Freemasonry are known as the Brethren of 3 dots is the way they finish their signature. Okay, so it's like this. They would type God, right? And they would put G, 3 dots in the shape of a triangle, and then D. G, 3 dots, D. Or they type their name and they leave 3 dots, signifying Freemasonry. So now do you see where I'm coming from with the 3 fists in the shape of a triangle? Also, that's called a inner dimension triangle, something like that. I think I got it up somewhere. Damn it, I might have pulled that down. It's called an inner something triangle. Hold on. These 3 dots dispose in the form of a triangle with one of the arms pointed up, and also mentioned in the rituals, in the invitation, and the official correspondence. They are used to make abbreviations, cutting short the words after the last consonant of the first syllable. Only the names of the symbols and the titles or degrees of the brethren are abbreviated like this. For instance, Oriente, East, is abbreviated as OR, and then you see the 3 dots, guys, right here. See it? Okay, they messed it up in the shape of a triangle. It's supposed to be the shape of a triangle. Or the lodge as L, 3 dots. The origin of the tradition is mostly unknown. Some historical research stressed that this type of signature was common to some ancient orders, namely religious orders, even before the emerging of speculative Freemasonry. At the 17th century, several clerics in the religious community used this type of signature in their dispatches. The first Freemasons used the 3 dots aligned and defined by 2 dashes, one over and the other below, as above, so below. Two Freemasons, they symbolize the past, the present, and the future, but also the 3 degrees of the Blue Lodges: entered apprentice, fellowcraft, and master. To inscript the 3 dots close to the signature don't signify that the author is a Freemason. During the second half of the 19th century, because of the increasing of lodges and the explosion of variety of Freemasons, several profanes use it. There is no guarantee or getting a Freemason or guarantee on getting a Freemason behind a signature followed by 3 dot. French President Nicolas Sarkozy recently created a fro by signing a by signing a written instruction to a close staff member, finishing it with 3 dots. The French press conjecture about the personal convictions of the president of the French Republic, but it seems that it was smoke with no fire, and then whatever else bullshit they'll talk about it in their French presidents. You get what I'm saying here, and I'm going to give you guys this right now. That's the 3 dots. Now, there's a lot more on that 3 dot stuff. That's free. To me, that's saying the hand of Freemasons is all over that. Okay, the hand of Freemasons all over that. Now, I'm going to take you guys to this kid's channel. He also shows the Simpsons actually predict. You know how I showed the Simpsons predicting in the last video? Well, they actually have this in their in one of their videos. I'm going to show you this kid's video that I seen it on called Josh T. Right here. His name's Josh. His name's Josh T. I'm going to share his channel after this. But watch this, guys. Okay, I want you to check it out right here. It's very short. Right here, when they bust the window and start riding, you're going to see the Black Lives Matter hand fist. Watch.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up.
See it?
Yeah, this is America. Don't catch you slipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America.
You see what I'm saying? Share this. I'm gonna share his channel to you. His name is Josh T. If you want to go over and smash a like for him, give him a subscription if you want to. Bing bang, bada bada boom bang. Ooh ah ah ding ding, bada bada bing bang. And then Freemasons on Tumblr. I guess ain't Tumblr like a dating site? I don't know. I was trying to find the fist logo used in the Freemason. It's actually used in Oddfellow Freemason. I'll show you. But look what come up. Look, that's literally their logo. Look, Freemasons is what I type. Freemasons. Freemasons. All you see is Freemason, control the weather, Freemason secrets, and then boom. The latest iteration of my fractional revolution piece, 911 truth. And you have the fist right there. Now, maybe that's just somebody exposing it. I don't know what this is exactly. I guess this is a Tumblr page. I thought that was like dating. Is this it? What, is this something you can put videos on and shit? What is Tumblr? Anyway, I thought that was interesting though. I'm going to keep that up. See if I can put videos up there. Taking a knee is a Freemasonic gesture. Now I'm going to give you guys this into the chat. Share this around, man. People are not catching this part of the ritual, that it is a 9/11 ritual. They are mocking everybody that died on September 11, 2001. This is literally their blood sacrifice to Satan. I don't know how else to explain it or look at it. Why would you be ritualizing 9/11 to this right here? I mean, dude, just think about it. 18 years ago, then 846 together equals 18. The windows, the floors, 110, just all the stuff that goes right along with it. 8:46 a.m. in the morning. 8 minutes and 46 seconds knelt on his head. Take a knee for 8 minutes and 46 seconds in remembrance of George Floyd. But you're nailing down the New World Order with a mask on and ritualizing 9/11. It's so such a mind-raping incident. Thank you, brother Walking Tall. What's up, my brother? How you doing, Walking Tall? You all right, brother? Oh, Heather, I see them all the time around here. Last year, about probably like 14 months ago now, when I was going back and forth to Chicago, I made a video like chasing a Freemason car down. He had logos on the window, and I had made a video chasing his ass down. Hey, Vicky, what's up, Victoria? Victoria. Well, if Biden wins, dude, I ain't even gonna say it. I'll do it. It's like, no, dude, Biden. There's no way. I'm trying to think if I should get into the Antifa shit now. All right, so anyone who just came in, man, if you didn't watch from the beginning, watch from the beginning. You're gonna see Dave Chappelle, born at 8:46 in the morning, ritualizing 9/11 by mentioning George Floyd. 8 minutes and 46 seconds knelt on his head. The planes hit the World Trade Center. 8:46 in the morning. Wind it, watch from the beginning, shared around. I don't know why, but people are not seeing that. People are not seeing that. I seen people talking about the 8:46 and 9/11 not coming up. So get this out there, man. However you want to do it, either share the video or freaking say you found that. Just get the info out there. Yes. Hick, what's up, brother? That's a good eye right there. That's a good point, dude. That's a really good point. Wow. I didn't think about that. And there really was too. Wow, dude, that's crazy. So much shit is around us. This Psyop has so many levels to it. It's mind-blowing. No doubt, JoJo. Do your thing, brother. What's up, white boy? White boy, what's up, brother? No doubt, bro. Bub, no doubt, Bub. Thank you, Heather. So hopefully you guys got the 8:46 ritual. No justice, just a seat. No justice, just a seat. No doubt. We all need to come together. Black, white, Haitian, Asian, Jamaican, whatever it is. We all got to come together. It's the only way we're going to win. But what they got going on right now is the complete opposite of coming together to win. They're coming together to conform, or is that the right word? Conform to the New World Order. You know what I mean? Like, they're getting played right now, man. People are getting played, mind controlled. They have no idea until they see this, and they, oh my gosh, did you see Pelosi and them nail 22 of them now, right? Just, oh man, it was some skull and bones esoteric shit. They were wearing the Ghana Kentes, what do you call it, around their neck? Dude, that just wasn't right. Let's get into what the feds are doing. The feds are hitting houses and everything in Pittsburgh over social media. So let's go back to the protests, okay? Trying to indict Antifa dude. They indicted Antifa dude, all right? The Antifa kid got indicted, all right? Federal charges filed against Brian Bartel's 20-year-old accused of inciting violence and riots.
And the man accused of instigating the riot in Uptown on Saturday is now facing federal charges.
The U.S. attorney says Brian Bartles was the first to incite that crowd by spray painting and jumping on the shield of a Pittsburgh police cruiser. Bartles is charged with obstruction of law enforcement. Almost 1 week ago, a peaceful assembly uptown turned into a violent night of destruction. According to investigators, 20-year-old Brian Bartles from Shaler incited much of that violence against the wishes of the protesters. He turned himself into Pittsburgh police earlier this week, and now he is also facing federal charges.
Bartles admitted to Pittsburgh police and the FBI that he is an extremist. He put himself and his own views before those of the organizers and other protesters. If he had done so with words, we wouldn't be here today, and he wouldn't be facing
Something's
federal
funny
charges.
about this, man.
U.S. Attorney Brady said Bartles bought spray paint on Friday and loaded it into a backpack with rocks on Saturday. An agitator toolkit, he called it. Saturday, an agitator toolkit. He
Notice
loaded it into a
this right
backpack
here. Fuck.
with rocks on Saturday.
Notice the Antifa logo right there on the mask. See it? That's the Antifa logo.
An agitator toolkit, he called it. Brady said the First Amendment does not permit people to use protest as a cover to spur violence.
Any protester who crosses this
Look,
line
white person.
should know that we will use every tool at our disposal to find you
Something
and prosecute
weird.
you.
Now, in the city of Pittsburgh, Bartles is facing counts of institutional vandalism, rioting, and reckless endangerment.
I have a bullet for each one of them. Man allegedly threatens to shoot the entire Millville
New this noon, a man
department.
is accused of threatening the entire Millville Police Department. 911 was called to Tyler Allison's home on.
Okay. Now, here they go again. Police asking for help finding a man who tossed explosive device during the violent Pittsburgh riots. Now, remember I was telling you dudes, remember, guys, think about this. Remember, if you go back and watch the video where I'm at the riot, Italians, I'm like, dude, there's white dudes throwing shit that's blowing up in the cops area. They would throw shit and it would like be a little explosion in the middle of the cops, right? It would just go boom. Well, one cop got a concussion from that and they're actually looking for this dude. Now, this is what I mean. They weren't no black dudes though. None of them were black, man. See, you can see this dude's skin color. He threw an explosive. Is this the one where the cop got a... One man is facing federal charges in connection with last weekend's protest that turned into rioting and looting in Pittsburgh. Now police asked for help finding another man. Investigators say they're looking for a man in connection with tossing an improvised incendiary device at officers at Mellon Square. Here it goes. The device exploded on the ground and an officer suffered concussion-like symptoms. Dude, they got the FBI and ATF trying to track this dude. Like, they're arresting people left and right around here for this. Then they hit right in the neighborhood I'm in. They hit somebody's house for freaking social media threats. Look at this.
Now we're tracking breaking news out of McKees Rocks, where FBI agents have carried out a raid. Now we want to get right out to our Amy Hudak. Amy, what have you learned?
We learned that the FBI raided this house for hours. When we were there, the agents were going in and out of that house with flashlights, collecting a ton of evidence. Our sources close to this federal investigation say it centers around threats made on social media.
Kelly, that's weird.
Neighbors tell us the SWAT team first got to the house around 6 o'clock tonight, and they heard about 5 flashbangs before several young adults came out of the home. Neighbors tell me a box of guns were carried out during the raid. The people who live in the house, there's 4 of them total, they came over and talked to us. They said their roommate and friend was arrested and the guns that were carried out were legal. Take a listen.
My friend has been on Facebook saying things, he knows what's going on. He has his little political ideas. And I guess he said the wrong thing on Facebook, so they raided our house to find his stuff and make sure he wasn't.
Do you hear that? Guys, did you just hear what this kid said? My friend has political views, blah, blah, blah. He's allowed. He said something wrong on Facebook, and they raided our house. I mean, dude, you can look at that and say, oh, yeah, no. These dudes ain't involved in nothing. These dudes ain't doing nothing, man. These cats are not involved in no extremist or Antifa type, nothing. They're not. I can tell they're not. All they did was say something on social media, and the FBI raided their house. Dude, that's going too
Don't
far.
be doing anything
They
like
shouldn't be allowed to
terrorist
do
like,
that, man.
which I, knowing him as a person, would never think he's that radical. So, you know,
Was he arrested?
he was arrested.
He was arrested for
A lot of
social
our
media.
viewers are asking,
Threats.
were these
Oh
threats
my
related
God,
to any
dude.
of the protests or the rioting that we've seen here in
Unbelievable, cuz.
Pittsburgh and around the country? We do not have an answer for that right now. We're going to dig through the court documents, and we'll bring you any updates on the morning news
Vicky,
tomorrow,
I hear you.
as well as on our WPXI News app.
Honestly,
We're live tonight. Amy.
I think the end game is the New World Order, man. That's the end game. So what has to happen is we have to stand up and stop that. Because I seriously think they're going to keep... Dude, I mean, bro, guys, just think about 2020. I mean, honestly, just think about the transition into the new world. I mean, into the new year. Right there, you had Corona from the beginning. We knew it was coming from China, right? End of 2019, it's coming. It's on its way, right? Then you got the Australian fires. Trump assassinates dude. All the weather stuff. Then, oh man, every week it was something new, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Then the Corona hit. Then you wasn't allowed to go to London. Then you couldn't go to Canada. Then you couldn't leave your county. Then you were locked in your house. Then you had to wear a mask everywhere. Then there's protest riots. People getting killed by the cops again. Mainstream media blowing it up. Mainstream media trying to start a race war. This, that, and the third, right? 2020 has been wild. So it's not going to slow down. This is literally just the beginning. It's just the beginning. That's my bet. That's my bet. This is just the beginning. Them taking down the statues and stuff, doesn't that just look like they're trying to destroy history? I don't think that's happening by protesters' ideology. I think they're being influenced by a higher up people, you know what I mean? Telling them do this, and they're being allowed to. You get what I mean? Like this. And then this. Defund the police bullshit. Look at this. UN human rights chief calls for serious action to stop police killings of unarmed African Americans. The UN now.
The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights on Thursday condemned the string of police killings of unarmed African Americans and called for U.S. officers who use excessive force to be charged and convicted for their crimes. The High Commissioner released the statement following the death of George Floyd, an unarmed black man who died Monday in the custody of Minneapolis police shortly after an officer was recorded kneeling on his neck. She said, quote, "This is the latest in a long line of killings of unarmed African Americans by U.S. police officers and members of the public. I am dismayed to have to add George Floyd's name to that of Breonna Taylor, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, and many other unarmed African Americans who have died over the years at the hands of the police, as well as people such as Ahmaud Arbery and Trayvon Martin, who were killed by armed members of the public."
After economic calamity, the deaths of over 100,000 Americans, dropping poll numbers, and now social unrest over police reform, the president and his team are trying to change the message with their new theme, The Great American Comeback. Let's take a listen.
The Great American Comeback has begun.
And then you got this right here. George Floyd's family asked United Nations to disarm the police. George Floyd's family petitioned United Nations to help disarm the police in the United States. Well, what happened with Minnesota? I just tweeted it. And then Minneapolis dude, what did they do? Oh, but just don't forget about these three triangles, Black Lives Matter. These hands, that's Freemasonic hands all over the Black Lives Matter movement. That's what that's symbolizing. Look at the two pillars right there. Twin pillars. I mean, dude, it's deep. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. Look, trending has exposed Bill Gates. But guys, like I was saying, the Dave Chappelle 846 special is trending right now on number 2. It's a huge ritual of 9/11, and that's sick. All right. Listen to this creep right here.
Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love dicks.
I know you love.
It's a Seattle phenomenon. Love.
You love them, don't you, Hell Gates? You love them. Where is it? Look, they did this to the Georgia Guidestones back in the day. Why aren't they? They should go vandalize. I can't say that. Dude, where the frick is it at? Minneapolis did something with their police, dude. They started like a community system in Minneapolis. I'm not even joking. Like right here, look. Minneapolis City Council unanimously passes resolution to replace the police department with a community-led public safety system. What? Let's see if they really did that. I'm waiting. And then you got Seattle, which is one of the weirdest places to be the place going down like that. Look, again, the significance of the number 3 in Freemasonry. You see, again, the 3 dots. Just like the Black Lives Matter fist, okay? I'm just telling you guys, this ain't a diss to no Black Lives Matter people. I'm just telling you, dude, it's mind control rituals they got going on here, man. There are the basic lodge of Freemasonry 3 degrees. There are 3 major officers in the basic lodge: the worshiper, master, and the junior warden. The initiation ritual discusses both 3 greater lights of Masonry and 3 lesser lights of Masonry. There are 3 burning tapers arranged around the altar that in the center of every American lodge room. The ritual mentions 3 tenets of Freemasonry. There are 3 symbolic moral pillars mentioned in the ritual. Traditionally, in older Masonic documents, the period of abbreviation is replaced by the tripod, the 3 dots. That is 3 dots arranged in an equilateral triangle. And in a large example is the illustration for this post. In fact, that's how my name appears on the cover of my new book, co-author with Dennis Sutherland, Cracking Codes and Cryptograms for Dummies. Okay, that's his dumb book, whatever. Albert Mackey, he's a big Freemasonry dude, writing books and stuff. But yeah, there are other instances of the number 3 that appear in the ritual of the lodge, but to discuss those will be to give too much detail. But you guys get my meaning with the 3 dots. I'm going to share this to the group right now. And I think it's kind of funny that Seattle is one of the places going hard right now, right? And that's where Bill Gates is. That's what he represents. That's where his foundation is. Doesn't it just seem funny, though? Let's check Seattle out real quick. According to, CBS, whatever this is, NBC, whatever this goofy-ass station is, liars.
This morning, protesters in Seattle are holding several city blocks after the Seattle police vacated the area earlier in the week. Called Chaz, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone.
Guys, I gotta take a leak real quick.
A different way of thinking.
Protesters turning the neighborhood into more of an open community space, a block party type atmosphere, music, a hot dog stand, gardening, rather than a corridor for violence and mayhem.
We'll build from there. This is not just we're going to take in, draw graffiti, and have fun. No, we're going to maybe turn that into a community center. We can get a black bank here. We can get a fresh grocery store system here. It can be a cool zone, a safe zone.
The police abandoning one of its own stations in an effort to de-escalate tensions after more than a week of violent clashes. But now, President Trump inserting himself, tweeting, "The terrorists burn and pillage our cities, must end the Seattle takeover now," and threatening to use the Insurrection Act to send U.S. troops into the city.
We're not going to let this happen in Seattle. If we have to go in, we're going to go in.
The last time the act was used, 1992. During the Rodney King riots. At the time, the California governor requested the help. Today, state and local officials unequivocal in their opposition to military force. Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin affirming protesters' rights to demonstrate.
The threat to invade Seattle, to divide and incite violence in our city, is not only unwelcome, it would be illegal.
The city now trying to find its own way forward. Its police chief vowing her department will return.
When I look at you, I see my own family members right in your face, right? So it is time for us to have dialogue and have change, and I'm all for it.
Oh, man. That's that. All right. Let me get this out of here. Oh, shit. The hell, dude? Here we go. All the mods, thank you so much. Thank you so much, mods. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Victoria, I so hope that too. One day people will wake up and realize that there was only one race. That is so true. That is so true. They really are. They're controlled by demons, man. They worship Satan. I mean, look, if people can say whatever they want about religion, this, that, and the third, you have to convince me otherwise that the elites don't worship Satan. I mean, look, whatever you believe is fine, but they believe in Satan. Like, they worship him. It's too obvious, man. It really is. Like, how could you say otherwise? And that just gives me all the more hope that I know Christ is going to redeem us one day. You just reminded me. Oh, shit, dude. I hope I didn't delete it. I did. You son of a gun. Dude, I kid you not. They're trying to get me to up. They're trying to get me to upgrade to how is it called? Microsoft Edge. Check it out. Check that out. Here they go again. Okay. Boom. Alleged 20-year-old Antifa kid escorted to police by parents. This is the dude you just seen that lit one of the cop cars on fire the other day. This is him. Oh my gosh. Look at this. He look like he got Down syndrome. It don't even look right. It don't look right. It don't even look like the same dude to me, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It don't. I mean, it doesn't. Microsoft Edge. I gotta think where that was.
Oh, somebody is busting up the cop car. No. Look at this. What are you doing? I don't care. You're not helping us. Look at this. What are you doing? I don't care.
Boom. See it?
You're not helping us. Look at this.
I'll Google Antifa logo. Here he goes. Here he goes. At the headquarters with mommy and daddy. It's fun. Looks funny to me, man.
Mr. Bartles, do you have anything to say about what happened on Saturday? Anything you want to say?
It looks funny to me, guys, but I'll share this in the stream if you want that. And that is Bartles getting indicted by the feds. He got a federal indictment, my friends, over that. Pretty crazy, right? So let's try to pull this Microsoft Edge thing up real quick. How did they do it? Like, they was asking me to update, man. This is bull crap. Bam. Got it. So, all right. Look at this. So, remember we was looking at the deals with NVIDIA, and they were saying how Microsoft and Edge, right? We're about to do this thing. I guess this is it. Because now look how they're asking me to update my browser right here. See how it says, get the new Microsoft Edge. Well, what do you know, guys? Not only is that a 666, it's the second wave. Do you see the symbolism? It's the second wave coming into us. Mind you, this is brand new. Now, I'm scared to update because I think if it's Microsoft Edge, I'm thinking Bill Gates. I'm thinking they're going to censor what I look for, censor who I am. You know what I mean? I'm thinking they're going to control more of the information I can find and the information I receive. The new Microsoft Edge was built to bring you the best of the web. And it's literally a wave. You have to think about that, man. The timing of this. It just came out while we're all being prepared for the second wave of corona, and it has a 666 right in it. You guys see what I mean? Who sees what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Who sees what I mean? Yep, that's right, brother. That's right. Go ahead and the phones are open for a little bit, guys. I want to hear you guys' views. Feed the phone number down here, right here. Phones are open. Call in, give your views and whatnot if you want. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. Yes, right? That's scary too, man. That's scary because, dude, I got a friend, right? And I kid you not, man. I kid you not on this story. He had an old ass burner phone, right? He got a burner phone and it was a oh, come on. What were those thin phones, dude? Those thin phones? Razors? Are they razors? Whatever it was. It was something that could be hacked in easily. Bro, he told me that his phone got hacked and people would literally set an alarm on his phone and wake him up. They could set an alarms on his phone. And he said they tapped in through his phone and was looking at him through his camera, right? And was wearing the clothes he was wearing and had his face. So, I kid you not. This dude told me he was talking to himself on the phone, but it was hackers doing the deep fake thing. I kid you not, dude. This is what he told me. So, I didn't see it, but that's what he told me. I hear you, Larry. Who's that, Gwag? Oh, the kid? Yeah, he does. He did. You're right. He definitely really did, too. Yes. Yeah, and that's what they want to do. They want to get their kid. They want to get your kid on the internet now and trying to they want to program through the internet. Like what did that one dude say on one of those night shows or whatever? He said, "Oh, Apple been doing such a good job babysitting my kids." He said, "Apple been babysitting my kids." So he's talking about while he's doing his show, Apple they're on the internet, on YouTube, on it, and they're learning through these phones, and they're programming these kids with these stuff. Like when I have kids, they're not touching these. They're not, a lot of mom and dads, and they're not guilty for this at all. This is just the thing, okay? We're not, as a mother and father, we're not doing this with ill intentions. We're just doing this because, hey, we got to get something done or whatever. So we give our kids our phone, let them watch YouTube, and we're just thinking, we're not thinking of it as they're going to do this in nefarious ways. But there is nefarious ways they want to get to kids by these phones, man. Just saying. Hey, what's up, Jane Doe? Good stuff. Yeah, you're right, Mark. It kind of looks like it. Don't it look like it a little bit? It almost looks like the Chrome logo, but they made it into a wave. It's very similar to the Chrome logo right here, as you can see. All it does, it just don't connect. If it connected right here, that would be the Chrome logo, just a different color. But yeah, I see a wave coming in, like the second wave of Corona, because it's from Microsoft. So we already know Gates is behind so much stuff with the Corona. So the fact that it's Microsoft Edge and it looks like a wave, I think there's definite symbolism in this. 100%, bro. And then these people right here, Johnson & Johnson, oh, wait till you see the video I got for those dudes. Oh, my gosh, the video with the Predictive Pro. Wait till you see this video tonight. I think I'm going to do it tonight. Oh, my goodness, dude. The end game they got planned for us. And my theory, I think it's on point. Why the Georgia Guidestones say the population control at the number. I think I know what their plan is. I think I figured it out. And I'll show you guys in the next video. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Does anyone want to call in? If anyone wants to call in, feel free. We're doing call-ins until I end it, so it's on you to call in if you want to. Where at, Vic? Where'd that happen, Vicky? Oh, there's a shooting in Atlanta. Did you guys see the shooting in Atlanta? Dude. Oh, man, dude. The cop shot this dude in Atlanta. This is wrong, too, bro. Like, this ain't right, the way he did this kid, man. Where's it at? Watch. Watch this, dude.
Oh, shit. Damn.
It's okay, Heather. No doubt. Look.
Fuck.
Listen.
Oh.
That ain't right. That ain't right. They shouldn't have shot that dude, man.
Hey, bro, we got kids. Oh, shit.
That's this ain't right, man. This ain't right. They did not have oh man, they never right to shoot that dude, man. They had no right to shoot that dude. And the fact this is happening right now, U.S. Atlanta Police Chief resigns. Look at this.
Believe that this was a justified use of deadly force and have called for the immediate termination of the officer.
Oh, I thought they said justified.
What has become abundantly clear over the last couple of weeks in Atlanta is that while we have a police force full of men and women who work alongside our communities with honor, respect, and dignity, there has been a disconnect with what our expectations are and should be as it relates to interactions with our officers and the communities in which they are entrusted to protect. Chief Erica Shields has been a solid member of APD for over 2 decades and has a deep and abiding love for the people of Atlanta.
Right there.
And because of her
The
desire
Phoenix burning,
that
cuz.
Atlanta be a model of what
Resurgence
meaningful
with the
reform
Phoenix
should
burning.
look like
What the fuck?
across this
Dude,
country.
this is a weird logo here. They have the Phoenix rising burning from the bottom. And it says resurgence. 1847 to 1865, and it's burning from the bottom. It's on fire. That's a little strange. I might look into that
Chief
a little more.
Shields has offered to immediately
Anyone else
step
see anything
aside
weird
as
about that?
police chief so that the city may move forward with urgency in
Exactly,
rebuilding
Larry.
the trust so
Well said,
desperately
brother.
needed throughout our communities.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, freedom fighter, the man was unarmed, man. And from the beginning, there's a white guy that filmed it, right? From the beginning, right? And a white guy said, the black guy, all he was doing was sleeping in his car in Wendy's parking lot. That's all that black guy was doing, man. They woke him up. He said the black guy was not doing anything disrespectful or nothing. When they pulled him out the car, they started fighting him. That's when the black guy fought back. He pulled his taser down from tasering him. He got up and tried to run away, and they shot him with the gun. That ain't right, man. He was whooping those 2 cops' ass, basically, and they were mad, so they shot him. But all he was doing was sleeping in his car. He was sleeping in his car. Wake him up, tell him to go, make sure he's not drunk. That's all you gotta do. Them cops started messing with him, and that was from a white guy that was a witness. That's a story coming from him, not me. I'm just repeating it. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. It's been a minute, man. Hey, make sure you check it out from the beginning, bro. Don't want to miss the beginning. What about Fred Savage? Ain't that a rapper? Fred the Savage. Fred the Savage. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. That's what it was. Phoenix rising from the ashes. That is something that been around that. Never mind. I thought that was kind of new when I looked at it, but you're right. Phoenix rising from the dude. That's on The Economist. That's on The Economist magazine. Oh shit! Whoa! Wait a minute, bro. What was that? 1988. And that's when they talk about a new world currency. All right. I want you guys to check this out because this has to be what that means. This has to be the symbolism they're talking about right here, dude. I don't see anything other. I knew it looked familiar. Get ready for a world currency. The phoenix rising from the ashes, the fire at the bottom. Then go back to here.
Believe that this was a justified use.
And you can see it right there. The phoenix rising and the fires at the bottom of it, right? Let me try to see if I can do this better. Oh gosh, where'd it go? Oh, it's only damn picture up here. Okay, now you see what I mean, jelly beans, right? Phoenix rising, ashes, 1988 economist. Get ready for a world currency. Is this what that's symbolizing? Is this what that's symbolizing, man? Where the hell did it go now? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff, man. Pretty weird. Maybe that's just their flag stuff down there. I don't know. What is up, Tammy? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I would say so too, Freedom Fighter. All right. Now, anybody calling in? Because we'll wrap it. Wait, what is it? This is in a mural in a building. I think of the importance at. Gotcha. Yeah, no doubt, brother. Definitely. I know exactly what you're saying, bro. Then the twin heads and the 33 and then the twin cities and all that. We went over that last video, but they deleted it. Okay, yeah, that's something I want to show you guys. Since they deleted my last video, they kept it up on a backup channel. So I'm going to show you that real quick, give it to you if you guys want to watch it, because there's a lot of information in it, man.
At Full Sail, we take a unique approach.
Days of information in this video. Like, this video proves it's a 100% psyop. There's so much stuff, dude, just so much, man, in this video. 4-hour video. But like I said, mad.
Does anyone put the time in? 8:46? Get out of here. You're right.
Who is
Bro,
Daily
look,
Mock in the chat, guys? What is this?
Well, guess what they did? Guess what they're doing for now look, remember, taking a knee is a Freemasonic ritual, plus wearing a mask is. Remember, that's a transformation ritual. Well, guess what they're doing?
Why is this the only dude I see in the chat? What the hell's going on right there? Oh, he was on the backup channel. He was on the backup channel. That's all. Never mind. The Daily Mock. Which. Okay, yeah. Daily Mock. You were on the backup channel, bro. That's why I wasn't seeing what you were saying. Anyway, guys. George 4846 911 ritual. I don't have the word ritual in there. I should. Home beginning of a gray state. This video stayed up on the backup channel for whatever reason, but they deleted it as soon as I ended my stream on the main channel, which we're on. So if you guys want to watch that full video, that's the link in the description right there. And you know, it is what it is at this point, guys. I can walk and talk. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, they're starting to talk about it again, Jane, and not letting people forget about it. They're talking about the protest, but they keep throwing in Corona just enough so people don't forget. But they're starting to bring it more and more and more and more. That second wave is coming. This is far from over. We have to really, really see some ugly before we can see some pretty again, in my most humble opinion. All right, look, if no one's gonna call in, I'm gonna wrap it here. I got a long video that I prepare for probably tonight. So I guess that's where we'll leave it. Hey, bro. Oh yeah, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Look, man, if you want to give me your email, or if you want to text this number, I send out my own notifications through text message and through emails. Right here, if you just text that number, I'll send you a notification when I go live. Or if you want to give me your email, and I'll do the email list. Now, the emails I run out of time sometimes because the email takes so long. Text messages is more quick, and no one will see your number or anything. I do it one by one. But I could do your email too. That's up to you, brother. Heather, I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the family too, Heather. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Here, not really though. They don't. Peace out, brother. Much love. Jane, not here much. They go back and forth. There's some Ubers make you do it, some don't. You know what I mean? It's like back and forth around here. Hey Vic, you too. Thanks for coming, Victoria. We'll be live again tonight. We'll be live again tonight on a different topic. It's not going to be about this. I had to redo this 846 ritual because I see people talking about it, but they're not seeing the 9/11 comparisons. And people are trying to figure out, what does 846 mean? This is what it means, man. People are getting close, though. You know what I mean? I seen it today. I seen a couple of channels talking about it, like Dave Chappelle and 846, and they're like, what does this 846 mean? It has to mean something in the right. It's 9/11. The trade centers got hit at 8:46 in the morning. That's the ritual right there. What did Tammy say? Did anyone know about the police in California on Friday said a young black man found hanging from a tree likely committed? Did that really happen, dude? Did that really happen? I'll look it up right now. Did that really happen? Tammy, do you want to call in? You could call in if you can tell us if you want. Thank you, Kelly. I'll look it up real quick. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. It happened. This is for real. This is for real. Holy smokes. California police investigating death of black man found hanging from a tree near a city hall. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, this might be a psyop, guys. I'm just saying, to happen at this particular time in our lives, man, this is insane, dude.
Unanswered questions in Palmdale today.
Dude,
after a
think
man's body
about
was
this,
found hanging from a tree. The coroner has ruled the death a suicide.
But his family and protesters are challenging that ruling. NBC4's Gordon.
Hanging! Usually people hang themselves in the privacy of their own home.
Yeah, dude. Something
Outrage
ain't
and
right here,
unanswered
man.
questions in
Hey,
Palmdale
Tammy,
today
thank
after
you
a
for
man's
showing
body
us
was
this,
found
Tammy.
hanging from a tree. The coroner has ruled the death a suicide.
But his family and protesters are challenging
Miss
that
Shay,
ruling.
are you
NBC 4's
serious?
Gordon Tokumatsu spoke with them.
In the crowd this afternoon, marching along with dozens of protesters, members of Robert Fuller's family, first cousins Pernisha, Deborah, and Robert,
Thank you,
stopping
Shirley.
briefly to speak with us about the young
God
man
bless
who
you.
died and why they're demanding further
What the
investigation.
fuck?
We were at a family function.
Pernisha says she was the last to see him in person. She describes her cousin as funny, well-mannered, with a mild personality. Another cousin, Robert Boyer, says Fuller would never have taken his own life.
No,
Because there wasn't no suicide. But this afternoon, sheriff's
Wow,
officials and the
this
coroner's
seems
office
legit,
reiterated
man.
what
This
an
has a
autopsy
legit
today,
feel
they
to
say,
it.
revealed.
I'm
Fuller
not gonna
hanged
lie.
himself from a tree in the middle of Ponticlon Square.
What?
Someone found him
No
there
way.
early
He
Wednesday
hung
morning.
himself from a
Although
tree.
the
You can't
investigation is
do,
ongoing,
dude. What?
it appears that Mr. Fuller has tragically died by suicide.
Does that seem
the
completely out of
Dude, this
character for
is-
your cousin?
Yes.
Why?
Because he didn't seem, he was loving, depressed, and he was a happy kid.
We asked Fuller's
They're not
cousins if there was a
crisis
suicide note or
actors
any
neither.
indication he was
They're
despondent.
not. You
Or
can
did he
tell.
post anything on social media to that effect?
Tonight, the investigation remains open. Homicide detectives say
Wow.
there are still leads to follow. In fact, they've even asked for the public to help them.
Recent travels and where he's been, where he's
Wow,
been
what's
staying.
up, AB?
We encourage you to call our homicide bureaus.
What's up, CW,
Protesters say
brother?
the explanations are not enough, especially in light of recent events and civil unrest. Many told us they simply
Yeah,
don't
they
trust
could,
law
Vicky.
enforcement
They
to
could
say
know if
anymore.
they're his family. They know how he was. I mean, I hear you. State of mind. I get what you're saying by state of mind. No one knows his state of mind. I understand what you're saying in that sense of it, but their family would know, like, if their cousin was suicidal. Like, you know when somebody's going through something. Like, you know what I mean? Here's this article if you want to see it. Miss Shay, I got not. I mean, I really just gotta say to you, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You know that shit is not right at all. Where I'm from, it's not a black and white issue around here, man. Like, even with the media, man. I mean, there might be some black people and some white people that hold a grudge with all this bullshit, but other than that, man, we're diverse around here. And you would never see that on some racial shit, like a black man hung from a tree and white people did it. Nah, that just wouldn't happen in my city. Like, we're cool with each other, man. We're cool with each other. There's like, you know, like that just doesn't happen around here. So I look at it like, wow, I didn't know that something like that happened. You said it happens all the time. That is crazy, man. Yeah, they should be protesting outside of there, man. Are you kidding me? That someone hung by a tree, man. Come on, dude. What the fuck? What? Come on, man. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't funny. What's up, AB, brother? Oh, I hear you, man. Me too, man. Shit's crazy, man. Yeah, we just watched that, shawty. We just watched the Atlanta one. They shot dude, man, and that was wrong too. Yeah, I agree, Tammy. We're all people, man. That race shit is corny. Same thing as saying like Republican and Democrat. Nah. Sorry, don't do none of that. Oh, well, Miss Shay, I stand with you guys on that 100%. 100%. I would never let that happen in front of me. If I walked by and there was white dudes attacking a black dude trying to hang him from a tree, I would never let that happen in front of me. Unless it was like a pedophile, rapist, something like that, then I look the other way. Just being honest. But that goes for any color, man. I just can't. It's hard for me to see this racism shit like this, man, because it ain't like that around here, dude. It's not like that in Pittsburgh. Like, we are not racist with each other. We grew up together, and that's just what it is. Like, we're diverse. And I've been in Chicago. Chicago wasn't, I mean, Yeah, Chicago was different, but it depends. Like, if you're a white cop, then they immediately hate you. But if you were just a white person in the street, a little bit different. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain. I hear you, Keeps. 100%. Yeah, Tammy, let me know. You let me know too. I might even go down that hole too, because it just seems the timing of that, man. The timing of that someone, a young black kid gets hung from a tree during this particular time in life. Now, Miss Shea says it happens all the time, and maybe it doesn't go public, like worldwide type news, and that's why we don't know or hear about it. But this one we're hearing about, and at this particular time, you're not a media gonna blow it out of proportion. It's brand new. It said 55 minutes ago, so it just happened last night, I guess. Go do your thing, AB. Much love, brother. Stay up, brother. Yeah, same here, Heather. Same here. No, Tammy, I haven't. That shit's ridiculous. That is ridiculous now. No, bro. Oh, man. If one of them motherfuckers tried to tell me to kneel down and kiss her boot, cuz, you understand, you have to cut my head off to make that happen. Dude, I can't believe some of the shit I'm seeing. The one dude making a white girl kneel down. I don't know if that's all an act, but man, that's going too far. You can't blame a regular white person for what happened 200 years ago. You can't blame regular white people because of a white cop. You know what I mean? No, that ain't cool. And I'm not going for that, bro. I am not going for that. EB, appreciate you, brother. Pound, baby. All right, guys. If no one's calling in, I guess we'll wrap it till later. Freedom, much love, brother. Be safe. See you later. That's right, Vic. Me too, Vicky. 100. Pound me up. 100%. Only one. And I nail to him every day. Every single day. Alrighty, guys. We'll wrap it there. Okay, so if you see someone talking about the 846, Dave Chappelle, and they're not getting it, why? People are saying, what's the significance of 846? Make sure you share this video to them, tell them watch this video. It's an 846 9/11 ritual, all right? And show them all the things that 846 go with 9/11, and 9/11 go with 846, and Dave Chappelle with 846, and George Floyd with 846. Show them all the things. Share this video. Much love. IGGY checking out from the Shadow Band Studios. It's a Shadow Band Productions. Get truth or die line 24/7, baby. Truth or die.